You're right. Lee has now pleaded guilty to murder and desertion of the Army. The issue before the court right now in a hearing that is still going on is whether or not he should ever have the possibility to get out of prison. Today has been an emotional day in court as one family member after another has talked about the victim, Nicholas Hokema. Now, Nicholas Hokema was working as a cab driver in January of last year when he unknowingly picked up a passenger who was fleeing JBLM on the eve of his sentencing in a separate child rape case. Police said Hokema took the soldier to the South Center Mall in Tukwila, where there was apparently a fight over the taxi fare. That soldier, Jonathan Kang Lee, then stabbed Hokema to death and left his body there. Hokema's family has been outspoken about their frustration that Lee was not confined before his sentencing on the other case. That family is still in court and under a gag order until the sentencing phase of this is over. Here is what Nicole Charcoti, his widow, told me at a hearing for this case last year.
He was mine. I was his. He was mine. That was the way it was supposed to work. And it didn't because of other people's blatant neglect and stupidity. That kind of monster took Nick away from me.
Jonathan Kang Lee was a private in the Army, and he was stationed here at JBLM. He was charged with sex offenses involving children, and as I said, on the eve of that court-martial hearing, he drove off the base in an effort to flee. He was facing up to 64 years in prison for that sex abuse case, but he was not in custody ahead of his sentencing hearing. Today, we heard from, as you heard there, Nicole Charcoti, who's Nick Hokema's widow. We also heard from his father, his stepmother, and his sister. And as I said, they are all under a gag order. They can't talk about this case until the sentencing phase is over. That's what a judge has determined. A sentence could be handed down sometime in the next hour. If that does, we will bring it to you when it does. But we're also waiting to hear from the Army prosecutors, and there is a potential, I'm told, that this hearing could go on until tomorrow. But again, the issue here, whether or not he'll ever be given the chance to get out of a military prison. For now, reporting live at JBLM, Jeremy Harris, KOMO News. All right.